Hello, and today I'm here reviewing Tiger's Promise by Colleen Houck, or Hook, or whatever her name is. I cannot pronounce her last name. Okay, so anyway, it's a little short novella, and it's a prequel to the Tiger's Curse series. So even people who haven't read Tiger's Curse yet, they could read this, and it might even help you out a little bit later on. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. First off, Colleen's style is just impeccable and flawless, and I just love it. Also, it's really interesting. My favorite character is Keyshawn, and he's the younger brother, and in the series, Ren is the one who is dating Kelsey, even though Keyshawn has a huge crush on her and really loves her a lot. And I kind of root for Keyshawn, and then I read this book, and it takes place in their ancient past, and I just found it amazing, but it made me feel so sorry for Keyshawn, simply because he never gets the lady. He never does. And I want to see him happy so bad. And it really kills me. Also in here there is a chapter from the point of view of Yasube's. I get the main character, who's a girl. It's like from her mother's point of view and how terrified she was to be married to Lokish and how terrified she was to have a daughter. And then you go into it a little bit further, and I think that there is another chapter. Oh my god, now I cannot remember. Okay, hold on. There is another bonus chapter in here, and it's from Ren's point of view on the whole, Yasube thing, and how he really did end up caring for her. And so it's really hard. And then, of course, we get the, sneak peek of Tiger's Dreams, and it's called Embers, and it starts off with Keyshawn, and it just makes my heart pound because he's moping, and he's really sad because Kelsey's not in his life anymore. And then this monk comes to him, and he's like, well, what are you doing here? And he's like, Kelsey needs you. And then it shuts off. Leaves us at that big cliffhanger. Oh my god, it kills me. So 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved it. If you haven't read it, get it. Those of you who have a Kindle, you're going to have an easier time getting it, because the only place you can get a hard copy like this is Amazon. But it's not that bad. I think it's like $6.99 or something like that. So with shipping and handling, it's like $11, give or take a few cents. And it's totally worth it. Mine got here like 2 days after they shipped it. Or was it a day after they shipped it? Something like that. So I was really happy with how quickly it got here from Amazon. So I would definitely recommend doing that, because this is one that you're going to want to have on your shelf. The series is just amazing. If you haven't read it, I seriously recommend picking this up, reading it. Do not read the prologue to Tiger's Dream unless you've read the rest of the series. But you can read everything else, just not the prologue from Tiger's Dream. And get the other books and read them. I think there's 4. Tiger's Curse, Tiger Quest, Tiger's Voyage, and then Tiger's Destiny. And now there's going to be the 5th one, which is going to be Tiger's Dream. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've read this, let me know. And if you haven't, pick it up. It is amazing. You will not regret getting this book. It is so good, and it matches with the series so well. Some people, I don't know if you've ever realized, like when they write like prequels and stuff, or they write another book to go in with the series, then you either get more information than what was in the other books, or you get information that kind of goes against the book. Like when Stephanie Meyer wrote The Very Short Life of Bree Tanner, it talks about how she kept thinking things so that Edward would pick up on them and know that what was really going on. But in the book, Edward didn't really say anything about that. So it's just it's irrelevant. Did he do anything with that information in the series? No. So what was the point of putting it in there? This, on the other hand, you know what happened to Yasubi. Yasubai, whatever. Anyway, so this is just from her point of view of how it all happened. And it's more detailed than the information that we got in the book, but it totally matches the information that we got in the book. So that's really cool. The only thing that I found a little bit strange was that Ren and Keyshawn's mother, Deshen or whatever her name was, she tried to help Keyshawn get his girl. She really did try. And honestly, I loved her as a character. I would love to see her in the series, but I know that's impossible. But I would really love to see her in the series. It was so cool to have her and her husband there. I mean, it was really cool. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Read this book. I'm not going to totally spoil it for you. And really, really, really read this series. It is so good.